What's going on, YouTube? It's your girl Monique Nicole, and I am back with another video. Before we get started, honey, if you're new to my channel, please make sure you are subscribed. Go ahead and click the subscribe button down below. While you're at it, go ahead and click that thumbs up button to like this video. It is an easy and free way to help support my channel. In the words of Moochie, get me into that algorithm, y'all.
That's how you look. Get me in that
Get me into that algorithm, y'all. So go ahead and support your girl.
Holla at your girl.
Holla at your girl. That one little click, the thumbs it up. Y'all do that. Help a sister out. And I have my girls with me tonight. Okay. I have Nita, my favorite diva, in the building.
What's up, y'all?
And I got my girl Moochie.
And what's up, y'all?
What's up? And we are here to talk some hot topics, baby. The internet has been on fire lately. A lot of stuff been going on, y'all. Come on. I am going to start doing hot topics more frequently. So y'all will see me doing that more often. I'm ready to do it. I'm in the game. We about to do it. So y'all stay tuned for a lot of hot topics from Monique Nicole. Okay.
Yeah.
And let's see, where do I want to start off tonight? I think I'm going to start with the one that shocked me the most. And that was Eva Marcille filing for divorce from her husband, Michael Sterling. I'm sure a lot of y'all know them from Housewives of Atlanta. They were on for a few seasons. We really got to see their dynamic. We got to see their relationship, the close bond that they had. He even adopted her daughter, Marley, from a previous relationship. You know, Mike, he's not an attorney. What does he do? He works in government.
No, he is an attorney. He is a aspiring politician.
Thank you.
He's trying to get into.
Thank you, Nita. Appreciate that. That was forgot for a second. But yeah, so he's an aspiring politician. He is an attorney. He's always seemed like a stand-up guy, in my opinion. He always seemed like a stand-up guy. Let me
Well, what's their problem?
We don't know. Let me show us a picture of them.
Who cheated? No.
That's the
who cheated?
Who cheated? That's what we need to know.
I don't believe that to be true. Y'all gonna be surprised at my commentary because
I'm waiting to hear it. Look, I already got my little sip. I'm waiting to hear it. I got my sip and I'm waiting to hear it.
Let me first ask you guys: were y'all surprised to hear the news that Eva filed for divorce?
Shocked. I was shocked. Usually, I will know. Usually, you know what? Do I follow Eva? Maybe I don't, because sometimes when I don't follow people, like a telltale sign when people are having relationship problems, they don't post their spouse.
Yeah.
Period. And so probably because I don't I don't follow her. Maybe that's the reason why I didn't get the signals. But yeah.
Child, I was taken aback. I was surprised because I didn't see it coming. That's a couple where you really didn't think they would split up. Of course, you never know what happens behind closed doors. I have to remind myself that you never know what happens behind closed doors. And people put on fronts and people keep secrets and people put up facades and stuff like that. What did you think, Moochie, when you first heard that they were filing for divorce?
You know what I feel? I feel like everybody that's married that go on these reality shows is the beginning of the end. It's a track record. Lovely T called it out earlier today where I watched one of her videos. And it's true. Everywhere from, if you think about every couple that has came on the screen with reality TV, their marriage has ended. Whitney Houston, Bobby Brown, Hulk Hogan and his wife,
Mm,
uh, Nene Leakes, but even though she got back with Greg,
yeah.
and the list goes on and on. So I
Yeah,
just feel
here.
like once somebody goes on one of these reality shows, I feel like it's the beginning of the end as far as them with their relationships.
Yeah.
Right.
Tia and her husband.
Yeah, that one too. It's too
Right.
many to name. It's not just one.
Tia and
We
her
could
husband.
even go back to Jessica Simpson.
Yeah. Martell and Melody.
Hmm. So I'm
Mhm.
just saying, it's like, Phaedra. Everybody's the beginning of it. It's like,
Yeah, reality TV can really bring out some stuff in your relationship. Like,
mm,
and so what makes the situation even spicier, he actually exclusively spoke to the Jasmine brand and
mm,
said that he is fighting for his wife, honey.
mm,
He told the Jasmine brand, I am not going to lose my wife. I am going to fight for her with every fiber in my being.
mm,
I love her and I plan to show her how much I love her and that our love is strong enough to get to the other side. Now, what do we think about this? This reminded me of the Tia and Corey situation. It's given that a little bit. I mean, him talking about he still loves his wife and is gonna fight for, that kind
Me,
of.
me first.
Go
I'm
ahead,
ready.
Nina, go ahead.
I'm so ready to talk about this. Okay, so for me, the time that I've seen Mike on our TV screens, he seemed to be an upstanding dude, chill, relaxed, not disrespectful. All of the things that I would like, and all of the things that society calls a simp. A man who loves his woman, protects
mm,
his woman, do all of the things to show her that she is his queen. And I am having a hard time wrapping my mind around this because y'all may hear me talk negatively about men in general. It's the way society conditions them. Some of them lean into it, some of them don't. So, I do know that there are some exceptions to the rule, and I honestly felt like he might have been an exception to the rule.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, but that being said, I will say that because he's a politician, there may be some sketchiness.
Mm.
You remember how we were doing Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon and stuff like that, and you can't kind of be a good guy and be a good politician.
mm,
Sometimes it doesn't mesh well.
True. Very
You know what
true.
I'm saying? And so I don't know what's going on, but a very good faith effort was him adopting Marley, her
Yeah.
daughter Marley, by that crazy MF.
Yep.
yeah. I
So,
forgot his name, but
right, I can't think of his name. What's his name,
He
y'all?
was Kevin.
Kevin,
Kevin something.
I forgot his name,
Kevin.
but he was like a nut job.
Yeah, he was a whack job or whatever. And that is a testament of someone who's in it for the long haul. So I don't know what happened. I want to say that Eva might just be one of those women that is in tune with herself, and she may just be like, oh no, maybe he was a rebound guy. Maybe he was somebody just like this is not my forever guy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And I'm just thinking that it's just something like that because everything that I've seen from him has been proven the long haul. I'm here for it and no disrespect,
Yeah.
no humiliation, public humiliation. So I am fully, I mean, I'm on both of their sides. People grow apart, things just, it just is what it is. But yeah, what I want to say is a $200,000 wedding and a
Yeah,
5-year marriage.
that's crazy.
Wild.
It didn't even live. It didn't even get the interest on it. You know what I'm saying? Like they
And
still owe on it if they paying for it.
right. That's crazy. $200,000. Like, did y'all finish paying the loan off?
No.
That's why I think she say she wanted the debt to be equally. She said the assets and the debts to be equally. Do you have that part of the story, Monique?
No
the statement. Oh, okay. I think I heard that earlier. Kevin McCall.
Yeah.
Miss
Okay.
Kirby.
Yeah, Kevin McCall. Thank you guys. Appreciate you.
Whack job.
Yeah, he was crazy.
He's just a damaged person. That's all.
And I agree with Kay. She said Michael was her Russell Wilson. You know what I mean? So we thought, at least.
That's what we
He
thought.
was definitely given that Russell Wilson, good stand-up guy, faithful man. He was definitely given all of that.
Yeah, I feel so bad for him because that is tragic. And to speak more to his post, he said he's gonna fight for his marriage, and I'm just like, you can't be the only one in a partnership for fighting, not fighting. You can't be the only one fighting in a marriage.
Exactly.
So, yeah,
too.
And
if he's not willing to work, or if she's not willing to work, then or if she's throwing the towel, then
Same thing like Tia. Same thing like Tia. She was done. There was nothing else he could have done to fix it. She was done, wiping her hands clean. So if Eva is fed up and done,
that one I was shocked by.
For sure. The Tia one, the Tia and her Corey, yeah, that was shocking. But this shocked me too. This is again, this is a couple that seem put together. They seem strong. They seem united. Even though we haven't seen them on our TV screens in a couple years, so we don't know what could have transpired. Now, some people in the comment section was saying he was caught somewhere cheating. I forget where they said it was at, but I should have screenshotted it. But
what?
Oh,
they caught.
I said who cheated? Didn't I say that?
Yeah, I should have screenshotted it. I don't know why I didn't, but someone was. Oh, they heard he got caught. He was at some lounge or some. He was somewhere with somebody.
That he wasn't supposed to be with.
That he wasn't supposed to be with. And so that could be true.
That actually could be innocent enough.
Yeah.
That being at a lounge with a person of the opposite sex, when you are a public figure, an attorney. Look, Lamar went out with me and Mochi. I could have went to the bathroom and then somebody would have been like, "Oh, Lamar,
he out with a date."
Well, something happened, sister. Something happened because she
filed divorce. Maybe he got caught at a lounge with his pants down. No, I don't know. Allegedly, let me say that.
Allegedly,
I don't think that happened. Maybe she just had enough. Maybe they ain't get along. Everybody been through this pandemic and stuff. You be finding out who really don't like to live with who.
That is true.
I'm just saying.
Monique said innocent like Juan Dixon. Girl, stop. Of course, Inga, you're right, girl. People like to gossip. We don't know what's real for sure, but we know something happened. That's all we do know is something happened.
Something. I'm assuming that it had to be some kind of proof, and it's not just like a hearsay. I saw you in the lounge with another woman. I hope it's not that.
Yeah. So moving on, y'all. This right here. Spicy. Jonathan Majors. We got to talk about it. Brother man I think he was officially charged with assault and harassment for allegedly assaulting his girlfriend in New York City. He let's see, this past Sunday, Majors was arraigned in NYC on multiple misdemeanor charges, including assault, attempted assault, harassment, and aggravated harassment. Now, of course, his lawyers are saying, "Oh, he's innocent," and this, that, and the third, but we don't really know. And there's so much to say about this topic. There's so much to say, and I'm trying to think about where I want to start. Where I will start is I will say this: he could be guilty, or he could be innocent. The truth is we don't know this man. He's an actor. All we know is what he portrays. We have no idea what he's like behind closed doors. He could be Prince Charming or he could be Ike Turner. We don't know.
Wow.
And
Ike
that's
Turner.
I'm just saying you just don't know. He could be Prince
No,
Charming.
you're right. Though you absolutely right.
It's a mask.
Some dudes do be wearing a mask. They be like the perfect husband in the public eye,
Public
and
eye.
then be the meanest person. And
That's
Ike Turner, they said he was like that.
That saying, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is real.
Mm-hmm.
It is
real. So, and I don't want to say that he's guilty. I don't want to say any of that, but that's why I opened up with it. For me, even though I'm a fan of his, I can see through the crap and I know I have enough sense to know, look, he could be innocent or he could be guilty. Let me ask you guys, what were your initial thoughts when you first heard the news?
I'll let Moochie go first.
Okay.
I believe he's dealing with a Karen.
So you think he's
I believe he probably wanted to end the relationship. Now that he's like, on, and she's don't want to have it. Probably it turns into an argument.
Mm-hmm.
And once it goes domestic, it's hard to reel stuff back in. That's my opinion. I don't like what's happening because of who he's with. So I just don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Okay, I have something to say, but I'm gonna let Nita go first. Go ahead, Nita.
Okay, so my first initial reaction, I'm not surprised. I wasn't.
Why?
Why not?
Because it feels like it's on brand. Powerful men who feel like they are high value, they tend to feel like they have some type of authority, some type of they can do whatever, invisibility about them. It's just the way they're socialized. And for most women, and I'm going to say this is for the Black community specifically, and the fact that he wasn't dealing with a Black woman shows you a Black woman would have took it and wouldn't have said nothing. But white women, they don't operate like that. So I'm always inclined to believe the victim. Y'all know I was here for Jussie Smollett until I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Listen,
I didn't believe his story from the start.
I
didn't believe his story from the start. It sounded weird.
Still, it is proven that it's something else, because I understand the power that men hold, the strength that they have, all of that, and and we condition Black women to be ride or dies. That these men disrespect you, you turn the other cheek, you do all of those things. So that is the community that I'm a part of. And I know that to be true. People will say Black men can do this thing, but as soon as a Black woman do it, there is a big double standard. It doesn't work like that. They side with Black men. So I knew we were going to get all the tinfoil. We were going to get all of the think pieces, they're just trying to destroy another Black brother. I already knew that was the narrative. If he gets cleared, fine. But what I will say is that winning a court case does not make you innocent. A victim recanting their story does not make you innocent. It's called intimidation. It's called like pressure and all of the things, like all of the things that victims go through. And that's why a lot of times victims don't come out because of those types of things. First of all, the men ain't gonna believe you because they get to run the world however they want to, and then the women ain't gonna believe them because they so busy chasing the men and following the rules that the men said. So, child,
I want to highlight Zia's comment. She says, she says, I rather believe. I rather believe what?
Wait a minute. I think she did a little typo.
Wrong. I'd rather be wrong for believing the victim than be wrong for enabling an abuser.
Yes.
I'm waiting on the video evidence. That's it. Some men be awful humans in real life.
Thank you.
And I want to say something, y'all.
What I wanted to say.
As pro-Black as I am, I want us to be very careful with the fact that she's a white woman. We understand the history with white women. I get it. Trust me, I know a lot of times they are trouble. We know this. We know, but I want us to be careful and not shame her, because if she really is a victim and he really did put hands on her, then he's wrong, whether she's white or not. He's wrong if he did it. Now, I'm not saying, like I said in the beginning, he could be innocent or he could be guilty. He could be Prince Charming or he could be the other, you know what I'm saying? So I'm 50-50. I don't know. If he's innocent, I'm going to defend him. If he's guilty, I'm going to come for him. I'm not swayed either way on this one. I'm straight in the middle because we don't know.
Absolutely.
And trust me, y'all, I get it. White women are notoriously trouble when it comes to Black men. I am not naive to that fact. Trust me, I'm not naive.
They're signing up for it.
But if this man is beating her ass, I don't want us to be ignorant in how we're displaying certain opinions about this woman if she really was getting her ass beat. That's all I'm saying.
I get that.
Just food for thought.
I'm 100% behind that. But what I'm saying is that these celebrities, these basketball stars, whenever they get a touch of money, fame, popularity, or whatever,
they go for the white women. I mean, look, you're on mute, baby.
That's what they want. So you sign up,
or they put them in their circles. You got to keep in mind he's dealing with the elite now. Let's not sugarcoat this. And he's dealing with the elite. They already do that to jam these people up so they can make them their puppets. So I'm just gonna drop that out there on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's been done for decades and decades.
Exactly. So
if you ain't learned it by now, then what we gonna say? It's not for us to be trying to cape for them to if they was wrong or not. Like, I need to know whether or not he was wrong or not. So if there is video proof or something, then even a taxi cab driver, they said they was in an Uber or something like that. Like, I'll even take his word for it. But his word could be swayed either way based on who gets to him, who, you know what I'm saying? So it's very, very tricky. It's very tricky. But I'm believing the victim. I'm sorry. Black or white, I'm believing the victim.
Yeah, I'm 50-50 on it. I want to believe the victim. You know what I'm saying? We're trained to believe, you're supposed to believe the victim until something comes out saying that they lying or that something in the milk ain't clean. So
that's not
and the thing is something happened. It's not like something happened. And the fact that there's a witness to whoever the taxi cab driver, whoever Uber driver, whatever that was, someone else was present. Something happened. So either way, I don't think he's completely innocent. Now,
like I said, I believe it was an argument that took place.
Yeah, for sure. I can see that.
I don't know.
I can see that. What you want to say, Moochie?
I don't want to say nothing.
No, I don't want you to hold back. Say your opinion.
No, I don't want to say anything.
Okay. Well, I heard something like that. I think in the beginning, like the first day or so, they were saying something like he was texting another woman or something popped up on his phone about
Mm-hmm.
another woman or something like that. So like Moochie said, definitely some type of argument took place. And who, again, this is why I'm saying I'm 50-50. For all we know, she could have hit him first. I don't know. She could have grabbed his phone from him. She could have swung on him. I have no idea. And that's why I'm saying I'm 50-50 on it, because the brother could be guilty or the brother could be innocent. And so all I know is it's crazy. This is definitely not good for his image. This is definitely not good for his career. Um
Oh, Mo.
yeah.
Zia said, "Do you have the statements from other colleagues that work with Jonathan?" There were either some tweets or some Instagram posts where they
Oh, other
pretty much
allegations.
Where they what?
co-sign the behavior that
Oh,
was, yeah. But I
oh,
don't have them, but
I don't have that.
Co-sign the behavior of what? Like that he has
a
that
bad
he's harsh.
temper, a bad
Okay.
attitude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anger problems.
I like I
It was
said.
directors. Monique said it was directors. It was a couple. It was a handful of people who came out and said, "Yeah, he doesn't have the best." Not putting hands or nothing, because that's not acceptable. But maybe just like just a little combative, like, dare I say it, me, because I'm not always going to agree with you. I'm not always going to have the same opinion. It may come off aggressive sometimes or whatever, but yeah, dare I say it.
Yeah. So
You know
there
what
it goes. The angry black man. The angry black man.
I'm saying? The angry
Yeah.
black woman.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. That's why y'all. This is what's wrong with our people.
Mm-hmm.
When we get a story about us, we are so quick to, oh, well, he probably did it. Da, da, da. I don't want to say he probably did it. I don't want to say he didn't do it. But
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like it's like you're guilty and then you have to prove to be innocent.
Yeah.
And did you see how she looks?
No,
All right, that's all I'm gonna say.
No, what the
Like, yo,
I mean, he picked her. Like,
no, I know that, but I'm just
yeah.
saying.
like,
I
what does that
understand
mean?
what you're saying when you say that, but I
Uh-huh.
look, I'm gonna say very little on this conversation.
Yep.
But that's all I gotta say. I feel like
I also still believe, I still, even though I believe in the victim, I also believe in innocent until proven guilty. I think we've come so far from that. Like the fact that he's already getting campaigns taken away from him and ads taken
yeah,
away
the
from him,
media is not thinking that.
I think that's too premature. I
Yeah,
think it's way too premature to start yanking commercial ads and doing all this. I think it's just, you know what I'm saying? I just think I still believe in the concept of being innocent until proven guilty. I still do believe that.
Sure.
So I don't want to see his career come to a halt, you know what I'm saying, or crumble.
Right.
Because
Because he's so talented.
yeah.
He's so talented. And so, I don't want to see that either.
And that's true, Inga. Having a bad attitude does not make you an abuser. And that's why
exactly.
I don't think them people, directors or whoever, should not be speaking out right now, because having even if you have a bad, dare I say, even if you have a bad temper, that still doesn't make you an abuser.
Right.
It still don't, even if you have a bad temper. Now
Right.
you might need to get some help and figure that out,
Right.
but
Some
that is
learn some emotional intelligence and some
intelligence, but that still doesn't make you an abuser. So I don't agree with whoever's coming out, directors or whoever's coming out and saying stuff. I don't think they should stick their nose into it, because that doesn't
I mean, they're
necessarily.
speaking from their experience. So, I mean, I don't know.
I don't. I mean,
Like I said, he's with the elite now. If he's not doing if he's not marching to their tune, they're gonna pull his collar and make him.
They were waiting in the wings.
Exactly. Look at how you got to look at how the story's being spent. Now the directors is coming out and saying stuff. They already had him looking like a punk and with that outfit on. People, the writing's on the wall, y'all. Please don't be naive to it.
They claim he has been abusive for years. So that was former.
Other girlfriend step forward now.
I haven't seen her. I'd like to see a picture.
I want to see what she looked like. So if somebody got it, send it to me.
I think I did see a picture of him with a white girl on the red carpet, but I don't know if that was another actress. I don't know who that was. So I didn't say that was that girl. So
yeah.
Hopefully we see the truth. Hopefully this will dissolve to nothing, and we keep getting great work from Jonathan Majors. Like, yeah, I'm not trying to see a good man be taken down. That is not what we're doing here. We're just holding people accountable.
Okay, well, hold her accountable if her story's foul. When she's not being, they not showing her, they hardly showing her face and all of that stuff. I'm telling you, it's more to it with this story. It is more to it, guys.
Yeah. I'm interested to see.
I wonder what's going to happen with this situation. I just hope the truth comes out. I don't want to see him get destroyed off of just allegations.
He is though. You don't see it happening. And then it's not. I mean, I don't know if people saying I'm caping for him, but I don't care.
He's getting a lot of support though.
Yeah, I don't care. I feel like we live in a day and age. They don't like.
No, but Moochie, have you seen the comments on social media?
No, because I didn't want to pay attention to this story because I just didn't want to. It's a reason why.
Okay.
So
he's getting a lot of support from the Black community.
I hope so.
Of course.
He's definitely getting support from the Black community
because they already ready to. They having a meet and all this other stuff. I got a problem with it. Because it's. I have a problem with it. The way it's being spent, the way it's coming out, the way they tried to make it seem like it was just some random chick in the beginning, and how it's so secretive. It's too many red flags with me.
I feel you, girl. I feel you. It's a mess. So he needs Olivia Pope. Olivia Pope, where are you? We need you, girl. We need you on this one. So we are going to move on to our next topic, child, which gives me a headache, really. It's the drama with Xscape. Xscape has been in the blogs, honey, for the last few weeks. There's so much drama that's going on, but I'm going to focus on the drama between the sisters. So between Latasha Scott and Tamika Scott. Now, if y'all watch the show, the SWV and Xscape show on Bravo, then you know that in the midst of an argument, Tamika alleged that her sister stole $30,000 from her in the past. This is an old incident, like 9 or 10 years ago, that allegedly took place. But
allegedly, she came with receipts. The writings on the wall.
I'm just covering my ass. She got the receipts. She got the receipts, honey. So I'm going to play a few clips. I'm first going to play the clip of, what's the heifer's name? Tocha doing an interview with Cocktails with Queens. So this is her response to all the hoopla with her sister. And then I'm going to play the clip that has the receipts and all that stuff. So,
let's go.
So let's see.
For a long time. And I think the misconception for me is that I'm a mean girl or that I'm a thief. You know, even with this $30,000 allegation from my sister, of which I've always wanted clarity since day one. I've called, I've reached out, I've sent voice messages, like to try to get clarity, because you're talking about something that happened 10 years ago that I know nothing of. And I'm finding out in seeing. So my thing is was this for a storyline or is this real life? Because in real life, me and my sister, we talk. And you're talking about 10 years ago, and I'm calling you. And if somebody accuses you of something, they should be able to talk to you about it. It's not even about the $30,000. It's about having my sister back. Like, I'll give you that. But at the end of the day, you need to talk to me. I don't want to hear from somebody. You're talking to everybody else outside of me. Talk to me. Word. I'm your sister.
And let me tell you something. You keep saying that. You keep reaching for her, because I had something like.
Very interesting, right? So was it today or yesterday that Tamika dropped the receipt? Today she dropped the receipt.
I did a live today doing a watch along.
Yes, I caught some of that as well. So let me see. This is the clip I want to play.
Being trifling, lying on me and my other group members, sending threat text messages from anonymous number, but then turn around and do a video and say the same thing that's in the threat text. Girl, you and your husband got to be the most simplest criminals in the world. How are you going to send me a threat text? Let me explain with the text. I will put it up here so you guys can see it. And, you know, I might even share the video where she's saying things that's in the text. So I got a threat text about me, Tiny, and Candy, right? First of all, her husband says that I sent him naked pictures. And he says something about Tiny, and he says something about Candy that I'm not going to say, which are all lies, being trifling, lying, through pieces of evidence that shows how they went in and they changed my address to their address, how they changed my email. Everything that Miss Diane did was changed by my sister, Latasha Scott. That will give you evidence. Now, the misconception is the $30,000. It wasn't one check. It was multiple checks. It wasn't just one. So I was very nice. I was being very nice to say that only $30,000 was stolen from me. I was very nice to say only $30,000 was taken from me, stolen from me, rather. So, you want your apology? How about I give them proof what you did? Just a little bit, not a lot. I'm not trying to bury you. You just need to stop.
So I'm gonna pause there. So this situation is really unfortunate because these are sisters. This is a family that we're talking about. So to see their demise is very sad. I don't know if they're going to be able to come back from this because so much damage has been done. I think it would take years to make amends and rebuild. What do y'all think just about the situation, the allegations, the receipts? Do you believe Tamika? How do you feel about Tocha? Just all that. Whoever wants to go first.
I'll let Moochie go first since I did a whole live earlier.
Yeah, because I gotta get ready to get out of here. What I was gonna say is I feel like her husband is very manipulative. And she, they've been married 30 years. Sometimes after a while, you become complacent with things.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like he might have swayed her. I don't even know for sure if it's her that. She actually was with the phone call because it was a female that posed as her and someone posed as her husband. Because she said that because so it's just like you saying all of that. You did somebody finagled this to happen. And now that she's come with receipts, she gonna be backstepping and everything with it. What's she gonna say now that the receipts came out? What's gonna be her retaliation now?
Right.
She's being exposed.
Yeah. The thing about it is that I feel like they keep on telling on themselves. Like, first the mother says that you don't know what kind of position she was in. Then Latasha goes on Queens with Cocktails and say that she will pay her the $30,000 to make it right but she has her block, and she like it's
Right.
not making sense. It's just not making sense. So no, absolutely not, because she is still lying and she's trying to lie her way out of the situation. But girl, no, it's a no. It's a wrap on that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. When I see you being this malicious, the intent and how you're following through with it and with the lies and with the no, sorry.
Yeah.
Mood, you about to go?
Hey,
Yeah,
Boo, so
we gotta get out of here, you guys. So
all right, y'all. See y'all at 9. I'm doing Godfather Harlem, okay?
all right, so
All
make
right.
I'm trying to get everything ready, all right?
all right. Thank you,
All
Moose.
right, later.
Later.
Why are you gonna say you're gonna pay $30,000, not $300, not $3,000, not even $30,000 to make it right? But you got her blocked, and everybody of Escape, the only person that got your phone number is Tiny.
Tiny.
At the time that you did this interview, Tocha is full of shit. She full of shit. And what I tell you about people who suffer from narcissistic abuse, they become narcissistic in their thinking because that person continues to be in their ear, and you keep on hearing the stuff that they're saying to you and you believe it. Like everything that Tasha says to me sounds delusional. It sounds like she is living in her own world. I said, why does everybody else's story line up except for Tasha's?
Ooh.
Girl.
No, I don't even. It's giving me a headache at this point. This whole situation, because there's
I'm over it. I really want Tamika to file charges, press charges, and I did feel really bad and sad for her because she's going to be on the island by herself. So her mom and Tasha are going to turn their back on her.
Yep.
Had it happen. I'm going through it and living through it right now. They will turn your back on you, and you have to learn how to live, to cope and heal yourself from that trauma. But you just got to do it. You got to do it. You got to do it.
Yeah. Now, what about this part? Let me see if this part says about the whole sex tape thing. Let's see.
My tape, I have a sex tape that I did. Yes, when I was in my 20s, I did a sex tape. So, I didn't want to take it back to my house. So I gave the tape to my sister and told her to hold it. So, I can watch it every now and then. I just got to be honest with you. I was looking good on the tape. But anyway, I gave it to my sister. So I went back to get it. She said someone stole it out of her safe. So I said, okay, well, who got the safe code? Who got the code to your safe? She said only her and her husband. But somebody stole my tape. Now I'm about to be blackmailed by them. If I don't apologize, they're going to put the tape out. This is what the text says. So, you know what? You're not going to scare me. You got my tape, but you said you didn't have my tape. Now, all of a sudden, you want to extort me and put the tape out? And you're doing a gospel album. Let's talk about that. My tape.
Ooh,
baby.
Now that threatening text that she got, that whole text that she got, we are to assume that came from Rocky and Tasha. It seems that way, right?
Yeah, Rocky.
How messed up is it that you were going to extort your sister and threaten to release her sex tape? How low? How freaking low are you willing to go?
It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Like these, to me, these are lines drawn in the sand for me. You know what I'm saying? You're going to keep on doubling down and keep on doubling down and keep on doubling down. Girl, what? Yeah. No. This is insane. It's insane. It's so sad. It's so sad. That's all I can say. It's so sad. But what I want to say is, why the hell would she get a tape to her sister? I said, girl, you ain't got a safe. You can buy a safe at Home Depot. You can go to the bank and get you a safe deposit box. What is wrong with you, girl? Why would you get something like that to your sister? And you know what? I thought that it was a big age gap between them, but it's only 2 years.
Oh, wow. That's it?
It's only 2 years, because the way Tocha postures herself, she postures herself as if she has like been full grown, or like almost in her teenage years, and there's like a 10-year gap between them. Yeah. I was so surprised to see that it was only a 2-year gap. But no, absolutely not. Tocha, baby, I'm sorry. Wrong road. Wrong road.
Wrong road.
She got her brainwashed. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Now I'm trying to see. I'm not sure if I want to talk about this or not, because I don't even have the video up. But the Kandi versus Tamar situation. Are you familiar with that gossip? Okay. So where do I even begin?
You want to get any of the comments before you jump into the next story? Or maybe just look through a couple.
Yes, thank you, boo. I don't even know where to start because there's so many.
Right, because I'm like, these people got paragraphs up here.
Sorry, y'all. I'm not on it tonight like I usually am with the comments, because I've just been talked away. But this group has had problems since the beginning. The question is, why now they are not close? 2 years ago, very close, when the other two wouldn't perform with them. Yeah, that's true.
When the other two, I thought it was just Kandi that wasn't performing. I think Kandi was too busy, but I'm not quite sure, so I don't know. Maybe I'm getting my, I think Tamika is just getting the revelations. Yeah, she trusted her. She was the younger sister, and she took that role. I'm the younger sister. My older sister, my mama know better. And when she came into her own frontal lobe, she was able to decipher right from wrong. And they don't like it. They're not going to like it.
Now, before we move on, I want everybody on this live stream to click the thumbs up button. Stop what you're doing. Click that thumbs up button to like this video. It is an easy and free way to help support my channel. Please get me into that algorithm. Help a sister out. We're trying to grow over here. If you are new to me, make sure you are subscribed to my channel. If you are new to Nita, make sure you are subscribed to her channel. Please and thank you.
Hey, Jay.
What's up, Jay? So with Tamar and Kandi, where do I begin? I'm trying to remember how the story even started. Okay. I remember how it got blown up. So Tamar was on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, and a fan had asked her about a previous post that she made. So a couple months ago, Tamar had put a post up that what happened? She had put a post up that somebody from the Atlanta Housewives had freaking threatened her and came to her and was threatening her and all types of stuff like that. but she never said who it was. So it was a whole big mystery. So when she was on Watch What Happens Live, a fan asked her who was the Housewives of Atlanta star that allegedly, she and their husband threatened Tamar. So Andy Cohen goes down a list. He first said Eva. Tamar said no. He said another name, and then he got to Kandi and Todd, and she took her drink and did all that. So alluding to it being Kandi and Todd. Ever since then, these two were going back and forth on the internet. And this Tamar says that Kandi was mad at her because she was defending Carlos King back when Kandi, this is too much shit to talk about. Goddamn. Back when Kandi had alleged that Carlos King tried to steal their life story for escape and all that. So this is like intertwined with a whole bunch of stuff. It's a really complicated story. For the past week or so, Tamar and Kandi have been going back and forth on the internet, more so Tamar. Tamar even threw some insults at Kandi, made fun of her singing voice, made fun of her in other aspects. It's been,
yeah.
Simba, where you come from? Simba. Where did you come from?
What she call her, a Billy Goat?
Yeah, Billy Goat. Called her a Billy Goat. Now, once I heard Kandi's side, I'm sorry. Like, I believe Kandi more than I believe Tamar, because Tamar has a history. Tamar can manipulate situations. She can exaggerate. She's very dramatic. She exaggerates a lot of situations. To say that someone threatened you is a big accusation. And to find out that all Todd said was, you know what it is that's not someone threatening you. So you can't say that. That's not a threat. That's not a threat.
I don't care. I've seen people try to spin it. There is no way you can take that as a threat. Unless somebody had a gun in their hand, you know what it is. You know what it is. If I wasn't holding my wife back, she gonna be on your ass. You know what I'm saying? That's where I feel like that was coming from. Like it was.
I don't think it was that. I think he was just saying like, you know what it is, meaning like you know what you said, you know what you did, you know what it is. Like that's how I see it too. That's another possibility in my opinion.
Well, when I heard the story, when they were saying something about how they had started exchanging words and then started getting heated.
Yeah.
God came in between them.
Yeah.
And kind of, got Kandi back, like, calm down, whatever. You know how he did. You remember at the slumber party?
Yep.
He does that or whatever. And I've heard him say, you know what it is. I've heard him say that before.
Yeah.
And it never was like coming from
a threatening
position. So, like me, listen, y'all know I'm not taking up for no. I'm not.
But right is right and wrong is wrong.
Hello?
And Tamar be wrong a lot of the time.
Oh,
a lot.
I know.
A lot.
All the time. It's like, no, I'll just play.
And not to mention, and Tamar's playing these BS games because when Kandi confronted her, she tried to act like she didn't do anything. Come to find out, Kandi was not even upset with Tamar's initial comments on Dish Nation. She was not even upset about that. What she was upset about was when Tamar went to her Instagram story and posted something like, oh, my friend who doesn't have to steal nothing from nobody. That is the part that Kandi got upset about, because you inserted yourself into someone else's situation that you have nothing to do with, that you don't even know the details about. You inserted yourself in there and then had an opinion, a very harsh opinion, almost acting as if Kandi is lying. Like you don't know the situation. Just because Carlos is your friend don't mean shit. That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. And to insinuate that Candy and your friend of years, Tiny, to insinuate that they're lying is just dead wrong. You should have mind your damn business. She always butts her head in people's business and then want to cry wolf when people come back at her. And she just be so delusional. She really be delusional. And I part of me, I try to like Tamar. There's things that I like about her, but when she does this shit, that is when it just irritates the living crap out of me. And it reminds me of the old Tamar. She's trying to say that she's changing and she's changed and she's this and she's that and she's evolved. But when shit like this happens, I have to question it. Tamar definitely made it worse. She definitely
always do.
She always makes it worse. Always.
Y'all, I'm telling you, I'm sorry. I'm not a Tamar fan, stan, nothing over here. If you want me to say something good about Tamar, I'm sorry. You in the wrong place today because it's a wrap for Tamar. She is just the baby and she hasn't grown out of that phase. Like she's just the bratty baby, attention hungry, attention seeking, you know, I believe Candy. I'm sorry. I believe Candy. I believe Todd. I mean, not to say that things can get misinterpreted because you as your own person can take something another way. And I'm not going to invalidate your feelings. Your feelings are your feelings. But to spin a narrative into this whole, like, there was some kind of, it feels like the same thing with Giselle and Chris. If you made me feel uncomfortable.
Right.
By saying, you know what it is? Bitch, what? Like, I'm going to need you to get yourself in check and stop projecting your stuff onto other people. That's just not how we do. No.
She's full of crap.
Yeah, and she inserted herself in that.
Completely.
First of all, you remember she started out with the story like, I'm a 4-time Emmy nominated journalist. And I don't want to have an opinion and take a side. And then all of a sudden, we on Instagram Live and bitch, you taking a side.
Taking a side.
Which one is it?
And yes, that's true, Kira, because I watched that part on Speak on It. And according to them, when Todd said, you know what it is, he was talking to Candy and not Tamar, allegedly, according to Candy and Todd. So it's just, womp. Miss Patty Pat, thank you so much for the support. We appreciate you. Or Patty girl, I gave you a whole new name. Sorry. Patty, thank you so much for the support. We appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so exactly, not a journalist. Like, girl, you are not a journalist.
You are a TV host giving your commentary. Just like we are doing. You're just doing it on a bigger platform, darling.
Okay? You are a TV personality, a TV host, an entertainment correspondent, maybe.
Right. Whatever. But you ain't no journalist.
You are not
a flat screen.
That part. There's another comment I saw. Meanwhile, Carlos is silent. Exactly. All this shit going on about him. These heifers arguing over him, and he is what? Silence. Because he don't want none of the smoke. He don't want none of the smoke. He doesn't want any of the old stuff to come back up. People to think he's a liar and a thief and a stealer and a this and a that and so.
Guess what? Candy is a vault, and she will. If you press her, she gonna tell the stories.
She gonna tell the story. She gonna tell it.
Speak on it. Speak on it. So Carlos know what the hell he doing. He knows what he's doing. That's why he is mum's the word and he ain't said nothing because listen.
Yep. Speak on it. Oh my gosh, you guys. Well, that is all we have for this evening. We've been on for a good hour. So I think that's good for us to wrap it up, hang it up. Flat screen.
For y'all.
Oh yeah, we got snowfall coming up at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So get ready for that. Nita, do you have anything coming up on your channel that you want to share with the audience?
No, please just subscribe and turn on your notifications. If you like me, you like my personality. Trust when I come, when I'm in the headspace to come, I do good when I well, not all the time. I'm not gonna say I do good all the time, but when somebody asks me to come, I try to show up for them or whatever. But I have been a little in a space in my own creation or whatever. So I am super backed up. Please show me some grace. Please support me and subscribe, like my videos. Check out some old videos. I'm sure you'll have a good time. Put your notification bells on because once I get out of the funk that I'm in, I'm going to hit the ground running and we're going to do this thing.
Okay. And she did a live earlier today. So if y'all did not catch that, make sure you go and watch that later. Okay.
That was fun. It was fun.
Now I'm behind because I did not review Snowfall. Sorry, you guys. I was out of town for the weekend and then just got back today. And so I missed.
You said you were in Florida, right?
Yeah, I was in Florida. So I missed this last review. RIP. Oh, sorry. If it's
spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Change the channel if you ain't watched it. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. In 3, 2, 1.
Rest in peace. Uncle Jerome. I'm sorry.
Jerome.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. So I missed that. So I'm gonna have to intertwine a little bit of that episode with tonight's episode, and I should have that in the next couple days.
Okay.
Then I don't know how I'm feeling. I mean, I'm trying to.
You haven't been feeling power?
I don't know. I mean, I'm feeling it, but no, I'm feeling it. It's just. I have to get back in the mindset of Power Book 2 Ghost because Power Book 2 Ghost
is so different from Snowfall BMF.
It's just one of those. It's very campy. It's very like everything is just so convenient, and you have to tie this into that and connect the dots for that, and just go along with the flow. And even though it don't make sense, and you gotta, just go along with it. And they killed the guy, but we don't know how they got rid of the body, and you gotta assume it was just this, that, and the like.
That's how I felt about BMF.
Really, I enjoy BMF more.
Yeah, I felt about that. I felt like that about BMF. All right, so maybe we can come on and do our review of, and maybe I can lead it since I'm like tapped in and. Yeah, we might just get your thoughts on it or something like that. And
yeah, I might need some help with power. I need some motivation to review.
Because I told the people that I would do power, even if I did it podcast style, where y'all just see the pictures and don't see me. But shit, y'all been seeing me with no makeup on,
and you look beautiful. Damn it!
I've been looking crazy, like
join the come and join the no makeup club.
Oh god!
Because I'm the only heifer that don't be wearing no makeup. No, I think Miss K.
I love myself. I do love myself. I just, it's just story time. I went on Lamont's channel for quick story time. I went on Lamont's channel for an interview, and I guess he combed through my videos, and he picked an unflattering video of me, and I was like, God damn, I got all these great videos, or so I think, but it's the one that I'm not the most proud of, or whatever. So, you know, you kind of always want to be on, and so you just never know. But anyway,
I know. My mom, y'all, my mom does not play. She told me the truth. She was like, you need to wear makeup in your videos. I said, damn, Mom. Damn.
No, you don't.
He was like,
you look beautiful. I see you like this so often. Anything
she was
wrong.
like, you need to, be more put together. You never know who's watching your videos. I'm like, okay, Mom. I don't feel like putting on I just don't feel like putting on makeup unless I'm going out somewhere.
Right.
If I'm going
and
out,
I love that about you, Mo, because when you do put it on, I be like, okay, girl, you looking like the bomb. You looking like the bomb. But you look cute now. So I love it. Don't worry. Like, I wish I was the reverse.
Yeah.
Because I'm not saying that I don't get compliments and all that stuff, but I wish I could be more in tune with my natural state. And then when you get the makeup, oh, girl, you look like I don't know.
Thank you guys for the love. Thank you guys for the love. You're making me feel better. Thank you.
Thank you.
With
I've been trying little bags and dark spots and all. Look, I ain't even covered.
Liar.
You see, y'all can't see that, but y'all can see it.
No, we don't see. I don't see it. I don't know what you're talking about, Willis. All right, y'all. Well, we had fun with you guys. Once again, make sure you click that like button to help support my channel. Thumbs up, get me in that algorithm. If you're new to my channel, please make sure you are subscribed to me and Nita as well. And we will catch you guys later. Make sure you have your notification bells turned on. That way you will get notified whenever we drop new content. Okay? We love you guys. We appreciate you all for watching. And until next time, y'all take care. Bye.